from Tampa Bay streaming news leader. This is ABC Action News.
I'm James Tully. We're going to check in with Greg D with your full weather forecast in just a moment. But first, here are your ABC Action News headlines. People collecting unemployment should start getting an extra $600 a week starting now. This is thanks to a third federal stimulus package. And right now, Florida offers a maximum of $275 a week based on your earnings for up to 12 weeks. You can get an extra $600 through July 1st through this additional federal stimulus plan. The package also provides an additional 13 weeks in state benefits. Could take a few more weeks for some people to start seeing that extra cash, especially those who just filed. The extra payments will be retroactive to last week, and they'll extend through the end of July for those who are eligible. Just last week, a popular forecasting tool found that deaths from COVID-19 would peak in Florida in May, but new data shows it could happen much sooner. University of Washington's IHME model predicts deaths will peak in Florida on April 23rd. The data is changing all the time, though, and there's a great deal of uncertainty. The model now predicts under 61,000 deaths in the U.S. from COVID-19 by August, much lower than other models have shown. The CDC is considering changing its guidelines for self-isolation, making it easier for essential workers with no symptoms to go back to work, especially if they've been exposed to someone who has the virus. This is still being finalized, but the vice president says an official announcement could come as soon as today. The proposal says an exposed person can return to work if they're asymptomatic, take their temperature twice a day, and wear a mask. We'll update you inside the app here as soon as the CDC makes a final decision. A spokesperson says the Prime Minister of Great Britain is clinically stable and responding to treatment for COVID-19. Boris Johnson is still in intensive care. He's receiving oxygen, but is not on a ventilator. Millions of Americans have not filled out the census yet, so starting today, the federal government is sending out paper forms to encourage more people to take part. Most of us began getting notices in the mail about a month ago for the once-a-decade head count. Those notices provided information on how to fill out the census online or by phone. The mail-in form just provides another option. The Census Bureau has suspended field operations because of the pandemic, and federal officials say it has affected response rates. Well, how about this? If you're looking to try out a new recipe, check the Taste and See section of abcactionnews.com. We've posted Disney's recipe for their Churro Bites, a staple at the theme parks. And you probably have all the ingredients on hand. We've linked a video demonstration so you can follow along on abcactionnews.com. Let's get you right over to Greg D with your forecast. He'll be cooking up those churros soon enough. Hey, Greg.
Hey there, James. Read a little rumor this morning that despite the parks being closed, Disney will be raising prices on food items once they reopen to make up for some of the closures. How about that? Temperatures in the mid-80s this afternoon with partly sunny skies. It will be more humid. Dew point near the upper 60s, so it will significantly be more humid than yesterday. And the wind onshore at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Eventually, that higher humidity leading to some rain. Your complete 7-day forecast right now in the ABC Action News app. James?
Thank you, Greg. You can now get news 24 hours a day on our free streaming news channel. Just download the ABC Action News app on Roku, Amazon Fire, Android TV, and Apple TV.